I've got like 4 different ways I tell stories. I could go into that real quick. And then, of course, I want to get into tips and tricks that you might have that would help people create that, but that little bit of polish on it. I'm going to go into my themes, and I want you, Zach, to kind of chime in here. It's pretty simple. You mentioned one that I use a lot, and that, well, first of all, if you know who you're going to present to, it makes a difference. If you want to make it where it's about a person, then I always go to this anecdotal story. I usually put a name to it. Meet Randall, meet Julia. Something where you understand it's a human being, and then I go to the data, and then in the end I bring it back to whoever that person is, and so you ground it again into who that person is. That's my anecdotal story version. The second one is kind of the one you mentioned. People love comparisons. They love to be able to see one versus another. I always call it the tale of two cities. So when I'm comparing something to North Nashville, which is an area that we usually use, well, that means nothing if I just show you the number if you don't have something to compare it to. So we then pick a different area that's the exact opposite. So this idea of tale of two cities. The third one I go to is I just call it the big takeaway. If you've got a number that's obvious, it's big, and when you show it to people, they're going to go, oh my. Like 70% of Nashville is a food desert is kind of like, I don't know if I have to, ground it. I can, but that statistic by itself can be good enough. And so go with that. And then my last one, which I have noticed works really well, when I'm trying to get more people to help me, and I'm telling the story and I'm looking for new partners and stuff, I tell them my story. So my personal journey. So if it's about the team, you'll be surprised at how people want to jump on. But, if you don't have all of the data yet, but you're almost there and you just had a couple of new partners, or you're looking for the people that can go to action. I'm not going to go help anybody with hypertension or diabetes or anything like that, but I need those partners. And if I tell them, I think they'll trust you. If you go through the process, they understand that you're not full of it, and that your heart is in it, and you've been doing this for 6 to 8 months. You're not going away. I mean, I literally had somebody, I'll mention her because she's probably, to me, just an amazing person here in Nashville, Katina Beard, who is the CEO of Matthew Walker Comprehensive Health Center. And they have a holistic approach to the way that they help people. 60% of their patients do not have insurance. It's in an area of low income. And that's a data nugget that once you say that, you now know who they're helping. Yeah. When I came to her with some of the data, she says, why should I trust you? And once I walked through that journey and showed her that, I think at one point she finally realized I wasn't going away. I'd be there, I'd help her. And now we're 2 years into this and we're literally helping people. But I had to walk her through that personal journey. So those are my 4 ways